Food to avoid for arthritis. 10 foods to avoid if you have arthritis. Arthritis is a very painful condition that is characterized by inflammation in joints. Sometimes this inflammation is so severe and painful that even medicine doesn't provide relief. Arthritis is not a condition itself, but 100 different types and conditions are associated with it. In today's video, we will share with you 10 foods to avoid if you have arthritis. Number 1. Frozen meals enriched in sodium. One of the main reasons behind rheumatoid arthritis is the consumption of foods high in sodium. You must limit the consumption of sodium in your diet if you want to avoid unbearable pain and inflammation because of arthritis. Sodium is responsible for increasing inflammation inside the body. An ideal amount of sodium for an arthritic patient is about 1,500 milligrams. Do you find this video interesting so far? Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and ring the notification bell if you want to see more content like this. Number 2. Processed foods. Highly processed foods are very dangerous for our overall health, especially when you're suffering from conditions like arthritis. Fast food, baked items, and cereals all fall under the processed food category. This is because they are high in added sugar, preservatives, and refined grains. These ingredients are very baleful for arthritic patients. Studies have shown that rheumatoid arthritis is kindled due to the consumption of highly processed foods. Along with that, they also contribute to obesity. In another study, 56 people suffering from rheumatoid arthritis participated in an experiment. The results showed that patients who consumed more fast food were prone to heart diseases. In conclusion, highly processed foods are a danger to our overall health. Number 3. Alcohol. Alcohol causes many health issues, and if you are suffering from arthritis, things will go worse. Alcohol is known to worsen the symptoms of arthritis. Patients with inflammatory arthritis should avoid alcohol strictly. A study has shown that people suffering from axiospondyloarthritis, also referred to as inflammatory arthritis, which affects the spinal cord joint, mostly suffer from spinal damage more when they drink alcohol. Another study has suggested that regular consumption of alcohol may increase the severity of gout attacks and make it more painful. Additionally, severe alcohol intake is also related to higher chances of osteoarthritis, but more research is required in this area. Number 4. Salted foods. Salted foods have always been a threat to our overall health. They are precursors to many diseases and conditions. If you or your loved ones are suffering from arthritis, cut back on salt as soon as possible, because binging on salt is not a good thing at all, especially for arthritic patients. Pizza, canned soups, some types of cheese, processed meat, and other items are high in salt. Avoid eating them to avoid any inflammation and pain. A study has suggested that patients who eat more salt suffer from severe symptoms of arthritis as compared to those who take a limited amount. Another study has suggested that low-salt diets were very beneficial in reducing the severity of rheumatoid arthritis in comparison to high-salt diets. A low-salt diet did less cartilage breakdown and destruction of bones, and also reduced inflammation. Many scientists have suggested that a high intake of sodium is a risk factor for autoimmune diseases such as arthritis. Number 5. Advanced glycation end products, AGEs. Also referred to as AGEs, they are the molecules that are produced through chemical reactions between protein and sugars. Naturally, the AGEs are present in uncooked animal food and are created by some particular cooking methods. Some of the best dietary sources of AGEs are high-fat and protein animal foods, which are roasted, grilled, seared, broiled, and fried. Grilled steak, hot dogs, and fried chicken fall into this category of foods. French fries are also known to be high in AGEs. The accumulation of AGEs in the body is responsible for oxidative stress and inflammation. Oxidative stress works along with AGE and makes rapid progress in causing diseases in arthritic patients. People suffering from inflammatory arthritis have higher AGE levels than people without arthritis. The formation of AGE inside the joint causes the development and progress of a bone disease known as osteoarthritis. The best way to get AGE out of food is to add fresh vegetables and fruits to your diet. You can also add legumes and fish. This will help in the reduction of AGE inside the body. Number 6. Gluten-rich products. Generally, gluten belongs to the group of proteins like wheat, barley, triticale, etc. Many studies have suggested that high inflammation and gluten products are highly associated with one another. So we should try to eat gluten-free products to reduce inflammation and ease the symptoms of arthritis. People who suffer from celiac diseases are more prone to arthritis, especially rheumatoid arthritis. In the very same way, people who suffer from rheumatoid arthritis are more likely to develop celiac disease. A study has suggested that people suffering from rheumatoid arthritis get a lot of benefits from a vegan, gluten-free diet. It helped them in reducing inflammation and the severity of symptoms. However, more research is needed in this regard, whether a gluten-free diet is beneficial for arthritis or not. Number 7. Added sugars. Sugar is as harmful as salt, but unfortunately, we are addicted to both of them. Yet both of them pose a danger to our overall health. If you have arthritis, you have no other chance to survive the pain than to reduce sugar in your diet. Candy, soda, and ice cream are among some foods that are rich in added sugars. Some processed foods also possess added sugars, like some sauces. A recent study that was conducted among 217 individuals has shown that people with rheumatoid arthritis reported severity in symptoms and inflammation when they consumed sugared food items. Soda is a sugary beverage, and it also plays its part by raising arthritis symptoms. Another study has shown that adults who consumed more sugary foods 5 times each week are more likely to develop arthritis than those who don't. Moreover, a recent study has proposed that about 200,000 women are related to sugar consumption, hence they are more prone to rheumatoid arthritis. Number 8. White rice. No matter how much you love white rice, but the moment you will confront the damages it does to your body, you are surely going to remove it from your diet. This is because they are refined carbs that cause a spike in blood sugar levels and boost up inflammation. High inflammation worsens the symptoms of arthritis. Additionally, they don't have any nutrients in them. The best replacement for white rice is brown rice, spelt berries, and farro. Number 9. Margarine. Avoid butter strictly if you are an arthritic patient. Always remember that once omnipresent butter substitute is always a no-go, so avoid margarine. Margarine is created from trans fats, which are highly related to heart diseases, inflammation, and specifically cancer. Trans fats are produced when vegetable oil went through the process of hydrogenation. During this procedure, the cis fats are converted into trans. Trans fats are present in a variety of baked goods, such as cookies, cakes, pies, etc. Number 10. Ice cream. Who doesn't love ice cream? But arthritic patients shouldn't. If you won't eat the ice cream today, you are going to regret it when the inflammation becomes severe. Ice creams are made up of saturated fat and added sugars. Unfortunately, saturated fats are among the inflammation of rising nutrients. A study has found that arthritic patients who eradicated dairy products from their diet get benefits like less inflammation. Another study conducted on rats has shown that casein, the protein found in dairy products, helps in reducing the swelling caused due to arthritis by suppressing the inflammation. Arthritis can be very painful at times. The list of food mentioned above should be avoided for arthritic patients. Do exercise, sleep early, and eat healthy to relieve the symptoms. Will you start to avoid these foods after watching this video? Please let me know in the comments section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I can't grow this channel without your support. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Stay healthy!